Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jodie and this video is a very long overdue recent physical media pickups haul. Yeah, I have been absolutely piss poor at uploading videos of late. Just like even in the last month, kind of the whole of September really, I have been like really doing very minimal kind of thrifting, kind of buying physical media, and like really even kind of watching movies. I haven't really watched, I suppose, really as many movies as I would normally do on a monthly basis, which is, not great when you are a collector and you're still accumulating DVDs and everything, but you're not kind of getting through them. I've been actually just playing a lot of golf, and I've been away and kind of various other things, kind of just making the most of what was left of the summer. But that's all done now, so we are finally in October, and yeah, no, I'm looking forward to getting back into kind of watching more movies and hopefully doing a little bit more kind of thrifting and searching for kind of good bargains in terms of DVDs and Blu-rays and that kind of thing. So this video, I'm basically just going to show you kind of the bits and pieces that I've accumulated throughout the month of September and kind of early October. Um, I really didn't think that I got a lot until I put everything out, and I have been kind of buying things in drips and drabs, and they really do add up when you actually see them in a pile. So I'm going to show everything that I picked up. I am going to kind of talk a little bit about, some of the ones that I picked up that I have watched. I was looking back through my letterbox, and while I didn't watch like a great quantity of movies, I watched some like really fantastic movies over the last month. So I definitely want to kind of point those ones out, because there was actually quite a few movies that actually left like a really strong impression on me, and ones that I'm actually really now glad to have in my collection. So yeah, without further ado, I will just get on with the haul and just show you what I got in the last month or so. So the first couple of ones that I have to show, I actually got them off a very nice gentleman on a website called adverts.ie. It's basically an online kind of like resale platform, something like kind of like a Craigslist kind of thing, where you can just resell furniture and kind of bits and pieces. I was actually on it looking for some golf clubs, some specific golf clubs, and I just while I was on there, I just said, I wonder if anyone's kind of selling any bulk DVDs or anything like that, and I didn't kind of find anything like that, but I did find this specific vendor who sells um he kind of sells all of these kind of older DVDs for like €3 a pop. And he was actually based locally where I work as well. So I went through everything he had, and he had like a really nice selection of things, and there was a couple that I'm really chuffed with. I met up with him in town, and I got got the DVDs off him. These are the ones that I picked up. So firstly, I got this copy of Silkwood. This has been a movie that I have literally been trying to get my hands on for so long. This film, I don't think it's in print anymore, and it's just really hard to get online. So when I saw that he had this copy, I just absolutely jumped on it. I just kind of messaged him straight away, and I was like, please let me hold this copy of Silkwood. So yeah, he still had it available, and I'm delighted. I know it's not like in, um a collector kind of friendly case, but I really don't mind. I'm just so happy to finally have a copy of this in my collection. It's an incredible film. Then in the kind of same format, he had this one, The Bounty, starring Mel Gibson and Anthony Hopkins. And then also a Robert Redford directed film that I haven't yet seen, starring Brad Pitt, is this one, A River Runs Through It. I'm so excited to finally get to check this one out. And like nearly all the DVDs that he was selling, they come actually like in these like plastic cases. They're so well looked after. So I was very happy with those. And then just the standard DVDs that I got from him then were this one, Prizzy's Honor. This one starring Kathleen Turner and Jack Nicholson. I upgraded my current copy of Death of a Salesman starring Dustin Hoffman. So this one here, I have a copy of this film, but it's like a French version because I wasn't able to get a version in English at the time. So I was delighted that he had this copy, and yeah, this one was €3. These are all €3 each, and I think he even did me a bit of a deal, kind of because I bought a few of them. And then finally, I got this really lovely copy of Once Upon a Time in the West. So this is a special collector's edition with never before seen exclusive DVD features. So I am really delighted with this copy as well. So that was everything I got on adverts.ie. No, I actually did forget there is one more actually from the same person, but this one was upstairs because I was only just watching it the other night, and it is this one, Suspect, with Cher and Dennis Quaid. This was really enjoyable. This was a kind of a crime thriller, kind of legal thriller. This was great. I really enjoyed this, and I absolutely love Dennis Quaid and Cher as well. She's great. So, yeah, no, I'm really happy to have picked this one up and to finally have got to check it out. So I think everything else that I picked up in the last month is either um thrift shop, um charity shop, or Amazon or eBay. And like I've literally been getting these so sporadically that I I honestly can't even remember like where I got which titles. So I'm just kind of have them all in one pile, and I'm just going to show everything kind of in random order. So I picked up this special commemorative edition of Chariots of Fire. So yeah, the incredible British film, and winner of the Oscar, I think was it in 1981 or something like that. It won Best Picture. And of course, just an absolutely incredible score by Vangelis as well. I picked up this erotic thriller that I've never heard of before, Body of Evidence. So this one stars Madonna, Willem Dafoe, Joe Mantegna, and Anne Archer. I know absolutely nothing about it, but yeah, I'm willing to give it a whirl. I picked up the Kevin Costner Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Another erotic thriller is this one with Demi Moore, Disclosure, so also starring Michael Douglas. And kind of a very random pickup, but I am definitely fascinated by like cryptozoology and kind of mythological creatures and that kind of thing. So I picked up this movie Loch Ness, which is about Ted Danson's character, who is a basically a researcher from the US who comes to Loch Ness to disprove that the Loch Ness monster exists. So um it's kind of like a romantic film, and with elements of kind of looking for the Loch Ness monster, and um I don't know, like it was actually quite enjoyable. It was a very cute film, and I mean the the backdrop of Loch Ness in Scotland is just absolutely stunning. So yeah, it was quite a random one, but I have to say I did really enjoy this. So next I picked up Tape from Richard Linklater. So this one starring Ethan Hawke and Uma Thurman. I picked up this golf movie starring Shia LaBeouf. It's The Greatest Game Ever Played. It's a Disney movie, and I think it's also available to stream on Disney Plus. And yeah, this one was so enjoyable. I really loved it. On the theme of cryptozoology, I picked up this comedy film about Bigfoot from Happy Medicine Productions. It's Strange Wilderness. So this one stars Steve Zahn, Justin Long. Who else is in this one? Um, Jonah Hill and Robert Patrick. Yeah, so actually quite an interesting cast. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to watching this one. It just looks like it'll be a very easy kind of film to throw on, and it's just kind of not too serious. So yeah, definitely looking forward to that one. So this next film I actually do own already. I have it on Indicator Blu-ray. But when I saw a DVD copy of it in like a local charity shop, I actually just had to pick it up because I just never see films like this in, in my local charity shops, and so I just said I would pick it up literally just to have it in my collection, and it's this movie, The China Syndrome. I absolutely love this film, and it stars Jane Fonda, Jack Lemmon, and Michael Douglas. And yeah, this is just such a fantastic 70s film, and I was just really excited to find this on DVD. So next I picked up this film, Conspiracy Theories, so starring Mel Gibson and Julia Roberts. This is like, it's not the greatest film in the world, but it's definitely entertaining, and it's just a very easy watch. A good kind of solid thriller movie. Doesn't kind of It's not nothing kind of mind blowing, but it's definitely entertaining. And yeah, I really enjoyed it, and definitely something I can imagine just throwing on again in the future and kind of just having a good time with it. So next, this film that I'm so excited to watch is this one called Rosewood. This wasn't like the easiest DVD to find, but I did get my hands on a copy from eBay. So starring one of my all time favorite actors, Jon Voight, and also Ving Rhames. So this one is I'll kind of just read very briefly. In 1982, a reporter visiting Levy County in Florida noticed a lack of black residents, so he asked questions, and a long ago tragedy came to light. So it seems that it's kind of set in the actual story is set in post World War One Florida in a town called Rosewood, whereby a I guess like a mob of white supremacists kind of torch a local town of, that kind of consists of mainly black residents. And I think it's supposedly tells the story of Jon Voight's character, who I guess becomes a hero of sorts in this tale. So I'm really looking forward to checking this out. I just know Jon Voight is going to be incredible, and yeah, no, the actual plot of it sounds very interesting, and I know it's going to be very upsetting as well, but I just have very high hopes that this is going to be a good one. So I never hear anyone talking about this movie either, so if anyone else has seen it, definitely leave a comment and let me know what you thought. So next I picked up Film Stars Don't Die in Liverpool. I remember watching this movie when it came out initially and really enjoying it. So when I did see a copy, I think it was in a local CEX, I just knew I had to pick it up and kind of rewatch it. So it stars Annette Bening and Jamie Bell, and I just remembered the performances in this being really, really fantastic. So yeah, no, I'm definitely looking forward to checking this one out again. So next, a part of Oliver Stone's Vietnam trilogy, I picked up Heaven and Earth, starring Tommy Lee Jones. Also with Tommy Lee Jones, I picked up the Men in Black trilogy. I have seen all three Men in Black films, but I've never owned them like on a collection. So I'm delighted now to have this one. So it has obviously one, two, and three. Yeah, I love these movies. They're just like pure entertainment to me. So I'm really happy to have these. So next, I picked up this one called The Beaver. So starring Mel Gibson and Jodie Foster, and also directed by Jodie Foster. Um, this one seems to be like maybe a very sort of dark comedy movie. From what I can kind of gather. I haven't watched this one yet, so I'm very excited and kind of curious to know a little bit more about what this is about. But it's kind of going to be interesting to see Mel Gibson in, a different kind of role. We kind of know him as sort of like um a bit of an action hero. He's always in kind of actions, thrillers, that kind of thing. So to see him in something um a little bit more strange is going to be really interesting. So I can't wait to check that one out as well. So next, I picked up this movie starring Liam Neeson, and it's this one, The Grey. So this one appears to be about a group of oil riggers who, kind of while they're flying over Alaska, the plane crashes, and they kind of end up in a fight to survive amongst kind of the wilderness and kind of wild wolves and everything like that. So it sounds very entertaining, kind of very thrilling, and yeah, hopefully I'm really going to enjoy this one. So next, adapted from the book by Stephen King, I picked up The Dead Zone. So this one is the one starring Christopher Walken and Martin Sheen. So next I picked up this family drama starring Robert Redford, Jennifer Lopez and Morgan Freeman called An Unfinished Life. And this one was directed by Lasse Holstrom. I picked up the Sam Peckinpah classic The Getaway starring Steve McQueen and Ali MacGraw. I picked up this Peter Sheridan directed Irish movie called Borstal Boy. Another Jodie Foster movie also starring Richard Gere. I picked up Summersby. Another Best Picture winning film, and this one is The English Patient. This one is one Best Picture winning film that I have not yet seen. So I'm very excited to watch this, but it's quite long, so I think it could be a maybe like a Sunday afternoon kind of watch. But yeah, starring Ray Fiennes and Juliette Binoche. I'm really looking forward to finally checking this one out. So I picked up another golf movie, and this one is a classic. It's The Legend of Bagger Vance. Yeah, I only really recently watched this for the first time, and I absolutely loved it. I actually rented it on I think it was on YouTube or something like that, and I did not expect to love this movie so much. It's very cheesy and very corny, but it just really hits in all the right spots. I just really loved it. So, as soon as I watched it, I just had to order it on DVD so I could have a copy to kind of rewatch forevermore. Yeah, Legend of Bagger Vance, I absolutely loved it. Another film that was one that it just took me so long to kind of get around to watching it is this one, Lion. Oh my goodness. For starters, I absolutely love Dev Patel. I just think he's an incredible British actor. Just so talented. And him, like in Slumdog Millionaire, I think his performance and just that film as a whole kind of really um it kind of just changed my perspective on film in a big way, and it really um it kind of just really cemented my love of films in general. So I don't know why it took me so long to get around to watching this one, Lion. But oh my goodness, I absolutely loved it. So it's briefly just about Dev Patel's character, who as a very young child, while in India, gets on a train and ends up like thousands of miles away in Calcutta, and totally separated from his family, totally lost. And, kind of through everything that happens, he ends up adopted into an Australian family, and kind of where he's kind of raised into this family, and he grows up with with his adopted family, and it's about him as an adult kind of trying to trace his roots and basically trying to find where he comes from and find out who his family is. And it's just an incredible story. I have to say, I just really absolutely loved it. I just really swallowed every bit of this film up. It was so moving, so emotional. And yeah, it was such an enjoyable watch, and one that I would just highly, highly recommend. It'll definitely be a film that I'll be rewatching and will definitely kind of treasure over the years. And this next film is another one that I initially watched it on streaming. And like as soon as the credits were rolling, I was online buying a copy of it because it was so incredible. And it's this one, Hell or High Water. Oh my god, I absolutely love this film as well. It's basically about these two brothers, Chris Pine and Ben Foster, are the actors that played them, and they're about to go into foreclosure on their ranch, and they need to make some money to kind of pay off the bank, and so they decide to pay the money by actually robbing the same kind of bank and kind of various different branches of that bank. And it's then they are kind of trailed by the Jeff Bridges character, who is like a Texas Ranger. And it's just such a fantastic kind of cat and mouse sort of crime drama, but it's set in just absolutely stunning kind of location as well, in sort of rural Texas. I just absolutely love when films are not kind of shot in New York or LA, but they're in kind of very authentic kind of feeling parts of America. And um yeah, I just absolutely loved the location of this film, and I just thought the film as a whole was just incredible. So if you have not checked out Hell or High Water, I would highly recommend it. It's really fantastic, and again, it's another one that I know um I would rewatch many times. So I'm so happy to have it in my collection. And finally, just after I give out about films being shot in New York all the time, I got this amazing film set in New York, called Taking a Pelham 123. This is a classic film. It's from the 70s. I think yeah, 1974 this film is from, and this was a blind buy and a first time watch for me, and oh my god, I loved every second of this film. Again, this is a another kind of crime drama, but with a hostage element to it. It was just so thrilling, so tense, and yeah, it was also so funny. Like the writing in this film was just fantastic, and the jokes just absolutely hit kind of one after the other. Yeah, just such a fantastic film, Taking a Pelham 123, and just an absolutely like array of sensational performances. And so this one stars Walter Matthau, Robert Shaw, Martin Balsam, and Hector Elizondo. I hope I'm saying that right, but yeah, no, the cast was just absolutely fantastic. So yeah, if you have not seen the Taking a Pelham 123, definitely check this out. This was an absolutely fantastic watch. So I finally reached the end of my kind of recent pickups. Again, I really did not think I got as much as I did. So aside from the ones that I picked up on DVD, there was another couple of good movies that I watched on streaming as well. So if you are kind of interested to know kind of what I'm watching and star ratings and everything like that, then please do follow me on Letterboxd. I'm very active on my Letterboxd account, and while I'm not like the greatest at like reviewing films, I would love to talk more about films that I really loved, but it's not. I don't think the kind of articulating of my opinion is the greatest, but I kind of find the star rating function of it really useful, especially if someone's looking for a recommendation, and I can always go on my letterbox and see what have I rated highly recently. So yeah, definitely if you are on Letterbox and you want to follow me, definitely please do. I'll leave my description down in the comments, and I will follow you back as well. So yeah, that was my recent kind of DVDs that I picked up. I will try and get a little bit better at uploading more regularly. I think just with the winter now and kind of being indoors a bit more, I think I will be more um again, I'll probably be watching more movies, and I will have a little bit more time to kind of upload and all that kind of thing. But if you're still watching, yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch my videos, and anyone that leaves a comment or subscribes, it's just means a lot to me. So thank you so much. So yeah, thank you again for watching, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye.